And for today's self-reflection, visualization, meditation, please feel free to allow the entire body to land in time and space. Coming out of the mechanics of the mind, the stories, and dropping into the home, the heart of the body now. And let the back of the body completely rest and relax into whatever is supporting you, holding you. And then intentionally allow the hands to settle also. We're going to start by taking 3 smooth and steady breaths, exactly as you are. So go ahead, inhale through the nose, fill up the lungs. Exhale, let go, release the breath out. Taking 2 more just for yourself to settle, to sink in. And then after you've had those arrival breaths, just starting to notice the natural breath. Where do you acknowledge the breath when your awareness goes there? Is it at the nose? Is it in the chest or somewhere else entirely? Just stay there. And witness and observe. Allow yourself to slow down as you witness your breath. All of the day's events, memories, just gently letting them dissolve or fade to the background. Reduce their importance as we drop into presence in our practice. Allowing the breath to be what journeys you to deeper presence, breath by breath. And then ever so slowly allowing the present breath to take up just a little bit more space in your body. Allowing the lower lobes of the lungs to inflate with the inhale. And then softening just 5% more with every exhale. We're going to be journeying with our box breathing today. It might be something you've experienced many times, but see if you can meet it with a fresh perspective and a deep curiosity today. There is breath retention, kumbhaka involved. So if you're pregnant, please don't do the retention. Just allow the breath to come in and out and make that the constant. And from here, we're going to start to move into our square breathing. The next time that you inhale, allow the breath to travel for the count of 4 in, and then suspend and pause the breath for another count of 4. Exhale for 4, and pause and suspend the breath for 4. Inhale for 4. Suspend the breath at the top so you feel full. Exhale for 4. Suspend and relax. Hold the breath at the bottom, that empty feeling. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Suspend, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Suspend, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Suspend. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Suspend. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Continue now on your own as your teacher, and allow the image of a square to be in your mind's eye. Follow each line of the square with one part of this breathing technique and continue to flow with that visualization. Stay open, stay curious for just the next couple of rounds of box breathing. Making this your last round or two. Notice what color the square is, if it has a color. And then gently returning to your natural rhythm method of breathing. Notice after that short yet sweet breathing technique if anything has changed. Noticing that inner landscape within yourself and if anything is shifted. And we're going to go on a self-reflective journey here in this inner landscape today. So I'd like you to bring your mind's eye to the heart space. And I'd like you to imagine journeying to your inner landscape. And the inner landscape today is a mountain range, but a very beautiful, colorful, floral mountain range. The air is crisp and clear. The sky is blue. You take a breath in and you smell the natural scents of the flowers in the space. You feel your shoulders softening in this beautiful environment. You feel your jaw relaxing and your forehead smoothing as you gently receive yourself in this new inner space. Birds singing not too far away, pollinating bees, an environment of abundance. And here you notice the most beautiful rose bush that you've ever seen. Notice what color the roses are. And you decide to take a walk closer, knowing that this is your own inner landscape. You decide to pick your favorite rose. Fingers in positions that are safe and comfortable. You hold this single rose in your hand and you start to visualize and see this rose close up. You start looking at the base of the stem, and as you journey up this beautiful, vivid, green, shiny stem, you see the thorns jutting out, sharp to touch. Here in the thorns of the roses, I invite you to self-reflect. These thorns represent the challenges that you may be facing in your life currently. For the next few moments, just allow those challenges to be brought forward. What are the thorns in my life? letting them be there without trying to change them, meeting them, accepting them. And then continuing to observe this beautiful rose now. You see a smaller stem coming off the main one, and at the very top of that stem is a bud, tightly coiled. This bud represents something that you're hopeful for, something you're incubating, something you're working on for yourself. Ask yourself this question here now. What am I hopeful for? Or what am I budding? And gently allow whatever is there to be absorbed, to be acknowledged. And continue now to work your way up through the main stem of the rose, and you visualize the most beautiful flower, open rose, layers and layers of petals unfurling. This open, blossoming rose signifies now something you're celebrating, something you're joyful about. What is it in your life that you're celebrating currently? How can you bring that into the light? And just letting that be absorbed, celebrated, felt in your heart, your mind, your body. And then view yourself in this beautiful landscape, holding your rose close to your body. Held, safe, protected in this beautiful landscape. And just notice if your meditative self here in this inner space had anything they wish to communicate to your everyday out of meditation self. Listening in. And just letting that be embraced, accepted. And starting to zoom out now, widening the lens, seeing yourself almost from a bird's eye view, holding this beautiful rose, this incredible mountainous landscape full of flowers, blue sky. And then imprint that image deep into your heart and let yourself dissolve it gently. Coming back into your breathing experience, and notice after this rose visualization, self-reflection, what your inner space feels like. Meditation can provide such a beautiful opening, doorway into self-realization or self-awareness. Just notice how it feels to do the act of reflection and awareness. And we close with our centering affirmation. I am whole and complete. You might choose to repeat that a couple of times internally. I am whole and complete. And ever so slowly starting to notice any sounds in your environment. Feeling any sensations on the surface of your skin. And ever so slowly allowing the eyes to blink open, coming back into your space.